Hey guys, it's Super here. So we do have the new Miracle banner which is active right now, and you can see it has Kaine, Lance, Hart, Rada, and Tyrell. So we are of course, as always, going to be summoning on it, and let's see how many miracles we've managed to save up. So let's convert every single thing that we have over here, and this will be 708 miracles from 100,000 gems, or 105,000 gems to be particular, and this is 1,300 miracle summons. So this is guaranteed exclusive to at minimum, and we are decently close to exclusive 3 guaranteed, but it isn't guaranteed. So let's hope we get lucky and guarantee at least exclusive 3 from our summons. Exclusive 4 would be nice, and of course if we are super lucky, exclusive 5. So besides that, I already have Lance at max exclusive, so getting him will just go straight to my Incarnate Sanctuary. And I don't have Reyna yet, so if I get, or rather unlock her, that would be nice as well. So without stalling for much more, let's get straight into it. You can see my next Legendary Pity is immediately guaranteed to be the selected hero, which of course is going to be Kaine. So don't be surprised when you see my first limited time hero be Kaine in about the next 100 to 150 summons. Oh, but we actually got lucky and we did unlock our first copy of Kaine. So this is a slightly early pity as far as getting the legendary goes, but the legendary being Kaine once again was guaranteed. So this is a good sign so far with our early pity, and a second very early pity with being a copy of Kaine. And actually I think within 50 miracle summons we got 2 copies of Kaine so far, which is really nice as well. So we just need 2 more copies, and I believe we've actually guaranteed exclusive 3 with how lucky we've gotten at the start. But once again, as mentioned, I am trying to get exclusive 5 for this hero, which means that from summons itself, ideally I get exclusive 4 at minimum and get exclusive 5 from the minigame. So a good start so far, but let's see if we can get any more lucky over here. So another times 50, and after this times 50, I need at minimum 15 more summons to get a legendary hero. Of course, let's hope that we get a early legendary pity like we have gotten already. Unfortunately, it seems like we haven't, but we can't complain with the luck we've had already. Let's do our next times 50. And we should be guaranteed a legendary soon over here. New hero Rada, which is good. So, I mean, not too bad. At least it's not something like a Hart or a Lance. And a second legendary, we're getting really lucky so far. So unfortunately this is hard, but since we've gotten 2 legendary heroes without Kaine, our next one is guaranteed to be him. So one thing I like to do when I do my summons is to just make sure that I max out the exclusives for the heroes that I'm summoning for. And this is important, especially in this case. As you can see, now I do have Hard at exclusive 5, which means subsequent copies will give me a Epic Phantom Dragon Eye and a copy to go straight into the Incarnate Sanctuary. So right now, if I get either Lance or Hart, it's just going to be a duplicate copy. And of course, I would much rather get Reyna for leveling the exclusives, or Tyrell to bring to exclusive 5. But of course, first and foremost, our next legendary hero is going to be Kaine. So going back to the summons, let's speed things up a little bit, sending 6 summons to our next legendary hero. Let's see if we can get slightly lucky once again and get an early pity in this times 50. Otherwise, it will be, I believe, another 26 summons after this times 50 where we will get the legendary hero. So no early pity so far. Let's see if we can get it over here. And okay, so let's see how early this pity was. So this was 10, 20, 25, so we were just 1 hero early pity. And we've gotten 3 copies of Kaine so far, and we still have 900 summons, which guarantees that we get, at minimum, exclusive 4, I believe. So wait, let's just double check. So 3 copies, and it costs at minimum 450 per copy, so we are guaranteed at least 2 more copies over here. So let's see. Let's keep going. And let's once again speed things up very slightly. So next we have another times 50. Let's see once again if we get lucky over here. So there's two ways to get lucky. First is by getting an early legendary pity, and the second is getting an early Kaine copy before the hard guarantee. So we're guaranteed a legendary in our next 25 summons, but let's see if that legendary hero is going to be Kaine, which is a 20% chance. And this time we got Lance. So what you'll see over here is because we have Lance at exclusive 5, we will get an epic Dragon Eye like so. And we can put the copy of him into the Incarnate Sanctuary, which honestly I'm not really going to complain about. It's still a pretty nice amount of progression. So getting this Defender HP rate will be nice, and there's a few other bonuses that I'll get over time. Of course, Incarnate Sanctuary will take a long time to build, but we are making good progress, and rather any progress is always nice. Let's keep going. I always skip the first times 50 towards a legendary hero, because the chance of you getting a legendary in the first 50 summons towards the pity is usually pretty low. As for the next times 50, let's see if we get an early pity. Nothing so far. And in the next 25 summons, we are guaranteed a legendary hero. So once again, let's see if we get the 20% chance of getting Kaine. And this time we got a Reina copy. That's not too bad at all. And we did get a slightly early legendary pity, about 5 copies early. So let's level up Reina's exclusives. And in fact, I don't think I can do that yet. Yeah, because I haven't awakened her. So let's do that for later. Since she's not remotely close to exclusive 5, it doesn't really matter if we level the exclusives now or not, compared to my Lance and my... And wow, very early pity. This was just like 25. So now we have our exclusive 4 copy that I believe that was. So, okay, no, still exclusive 3. And we are 100% guaranteed exclusive 4, which is really perfect because we can get it in 450 summons at worst. So let's keep going. This is, I would say, my luckiest limited time hero summoning so far. And now we are guaranteed, most likely going to get our next legendary hero, whether it's Kaine or not is a different question, from this summon, unless we get to the very single last summon pity of getting the legendary. So let's see. So actually we did. You see, one more time to get one legendary hero. Just for fun for this one, let's just do a one-time summon since we know it's going to be legendary. And unfortunately it's hard. Once again, a character which will go to our Incarnate Sanctuary. So let's do that first. And let's go back to summoning. So now we are pretty far away from our next legendary pity. You can see still 100 away. And wow, another early pity. This time it's a Tyrell, so we have actually summoned every single hero from this banner. And getting Tyrell is really nice because she's still a very useful character in both PvP and PvE. And getting the extra speed from exclusive 4 and maybe 5 if we end up getting another copy is going to be really useful. So our next legendary copy is guaranteed to be Kaine. And let's just see how long it will take to get. So 63 more summons. Let's actually just speed through this one. And now the next copy is guaranteed in our next 13 summons. So let's see. This is the 13th summon. Let's see if we get early pity. We've got a one summon early pity, which is nothing too special. So now we have exclusive 4. Let's just take a look once again. So base copy, exclusive 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we have one last legendary hero guaranteed. And let's see if we can land that 20% chance to get Kaine. So let's keep going. Insufficient space in the hero bag. This screen really only shows up whenever I do these miracle summons, and it's kind of a good thing to see because it means that I'm gonna have so much food. Let's see how much we have over here. 51 dragon eggs. I actually have 100 dragon eggs now, which is really substantial. So 62 to our next legendary hero, and of course this is a times 50, so let's see if we get a slightly early pity once again. Nothing, and so in our next 12 summons we are guaranteed a legendary hero. And what would that hero be? It'll be a heart. And I think that is likely going to be the last hero, the last legendary of this summoning. And yeah, so it does seem like it. So let's see if we can just claim some other stuff. Maybe we can squeeze out just a few more gems. I do know I do have this login pack over here. Let's see if there's any other places we can claim rewards. 5 excellent summons from that was nice. But I don't think there's any other areas I can really get more gems. So I'm just giving a quick look, no immediate access to gems. Of course, there may be some slower means, but I don't want to drag this video too long. So let's just buy out this store one last time for our miracles. I have 1 gem now, and let's just do our 13 miracle summons to see if anything happens over here. So nothing, let's do our 3 more summons. The chance of us getting a legendary hero is pretty low, but you never know what happens. And overall, this summon was really successful, I'll say. We were only guaranteed exclusive 2, and what ended up happening was we guaranteed the exclusive 4 with some very early summoning luck, and I'm really happy about that. So yeah, let's take a look at the spoils of war. And you can see we have a total of 5 copies. We will get him to exclusive 4 from this, and very likely, by just saving miracles over the course of this 2-week banner, we will be able to get exclusive 5 from this banner guaranteed. So thanks for watching, really happy with my luck here, and that's all we have for today. See you guys next time.